Imagine walking into court armed with a robot sidekick who's never been to law school, has no license, and just literally manufactured fake law in support of half your case. What could possibly go wrong?
The rise of artificial intelligence.
Turns out, a lot. Lawyers across the country are learning the hard way that while AI is fast, cheap, and confident, it's also dangerously wrong, and courts are not amused.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
So here's what actually happens when you try to let AI be your lawyer. Meet Larry, a lawyer. Larry is tired, like many other lawyers. Larry is struggling to keep up with deadlines in his cases, and one day, Larry decides to ask an AI tool, like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever, to draft a brief. It gives him a perfectly formatted, professional-sounding legal masterpiece. Except the cases that it cited never happened. The quotes are totally fake. The confidence is off the charts. It looks just like countless motions that he's filed, with words on the page and some citations to cases. All right, good enough, so he files it with the court. The result? Sanctions, ethical investigations, thousands of dollars in fines. In a real case just like this hypothetical, a judge even described this exact scenario as malpractice. In the now infamous case of Mata v. Avianca, lawyers submitted a brief with not one, but 6 fabricated cases they got from a response generated by ChatGPT. The judge fined them $5,000 and made them notify their client and the court, ruling no competent attorney should outsource research to AI without checking. This would probably just be a cautionary tale buried in law school ethics textbooks if it was a one-time thing. But then that would be the end of this video. You'll have already liked and subscribed, and we'd be moving on to discuss other legal topics. Sadly, however, there have been nearly 100 known court filings citing hallucinated case law in the 2-year window leading up to mid-2025. Some firms have been fined tens of thousands of dollars. Courts are calling it out as malpractice. Judges are referring attorneys to the bar, which, to be clear, is like the attorney's principal office that does not serve cocktails. This is not an oopsie, this is discipline. And let's be clear, the problem isn't that lawyers are using AI or incorporating it into their practice. It's that they're trusting it blindly. Generative AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, or even Westlaw AI don't know the law. They predict the next word based on patterns, not truth. That's how you end up with citations to cases that never existed.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
It's called an AI hallucination, and according to Axios, it's not even a bug, it's an intentional feature. Speed and usability are prioritized over precision and fact. That is a nightmare when you're dealing with legal precedent. One New York lawyer told a judge she didn't realize that the AI had made it up until after she'd already filed it. The court referred her to a grievance panel anyway. Why? Well, because under the ABA model rules of professional conduct, attorneys are required to be competent. And if you submit a brief, whether it's written by a junior associate or a robot with Wi-Fi, you as the attorney are responsible for checking their work. In other words, AI is like an intern. It can help, but you as the attorney are the one getting fired and/or sanctioned if and when it screws up. The American Bar Association made it crystal clear lawyers must understand AI's benefits and risks, or consult someone who does. You can't just say, well, ChatGPT told me so. Oh, and if you're thinking, maybe this is just a problem for the lawyer, not the client, you're wrong, just like generative AI. In the real case of People v. Crabble, an attorney was suspended for failing to correct AI-generated errors in a filing. In Wadsworth v. Walmart, the lawyer's entire right to appear in that court was revoked, not to mention the clients who were blindsided when they learned their cases were built on fiction. Lawyers, ChatGPT won't be disbarred when it gets it wrong. You will. For the non-attorneys, what you need to understand most is that AI is a powerful assistant. It can help outline or summarize or refine, but it is not your lawyer. It cannot appear in court. It does not owe you a duty of competence, but it'll sound so convincing that it just might make you think that it does. I love that you're still here because it hopefully, probably, means that you found value in this video. Check out this playlist right here, which has tons of other resources about AI and legal ethics. Let me know in the comments what experiences you may have had like this, or any questions you may still have. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more legal insight, because it's important that you remember, ignorance of the law is no excuse.